So we have a lot of points to collect. We need 3,000 points. So you know what that means, right? That's the wrong menu. Where are we? We are on... Ooh. I am discovering a problem with my joke plan right now. That is on the opposite side of the city. I just got kind of complaining about the Capcom event and didn't really talk about the Arxis event at all. I kind of wonder what they'll show there. I'm assuming we'll get the final Season 4 trailer for Strive. I almost feel like it's 1, too early, and 2... I almost wonder when they'll actually start talking about the ranked update for Strive. Because they have said that they are going to redo the ranked system, so no longer using like the tower setup, but just having like traditional ranked matchmaking, which is like, finally, everyone's been hoping for that, and it only took 4 years. There's some other issues too, like the Switch version of Strive, which is considered separate, by the way. Ow. The Switch version of Strive is still missing Venom and now Unica. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually outsourced to a different company though, so I don't know if feature parity is ever going to be viable, and if so, also, will there ever be rollback? Connectivity, not rollback, but crossplay with the other versions? I kind of don't think so. It's actually pretty decent if like that's your only way to play Strive, but the only problem is you can't play with like people who have the PC version. So eventually, like if on Switch 2 specifically, it got cross-play, that would actually be kind of nice.
I'd better hurry.
Oh, I forgot that this wasn't tied to actual mission completion. This is just like a thing that happens on its own. Oops. So yeah, we have another story mission here. I'm botching this web swing. They sure made it a lot easier in later games. The funny part is even Ultimate Spider-Man feels a lot slower than this. It feels considerably slower. And I think the city itself is a smaller area too. At least it feels like that. But Ultimate Spider-Man is also very good. It's not as nostalgic, and also some missions are complete garbage in that game. The Electro mission is like one of the worst missions in the game, by far. There's another one with like Silver Sable, where you have to like play as Venom, and you get like no checkpoints, and that one's also very annoying.
Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. You are all about to witness the dawning of a new age. The power of a sun is now ours. Wait, a minor hiccup. Nothing to be alarmed about. What? Get out of here, you maniac! Rosie! No!
I have to hurry. The containment field looks like it's buckling. I don't have time for subtlety. I just have to smash these power terminals until the reactor shuts down.
Ow. It's interesting actually just having like,
That's two. fluctuations.
FMVs in very specific moments, but like the FMVs in this actually look worse than like just gameplay now.
One terminal left.
Ow! I forgot to fake out. Oops. Ow! I forgot to fake out again. God damn it. Ow! Well, that's a first death. That is very awkward. You can air dodge also, which is very nice. Wow, that one's so much easier. What the hell? What gives?
I did it. But what a mess. Dr. Octavius. It sounds like an ambulance is coming. I'd better get out of here. Somehow I just know I'm gonna get blamed for this. Well, the city didn't get blown up. Poor Rosie.
Oh, that game was 1,500 points. You know what this calls for? Actually, we should be in the right area for this, yeah. We need a few hundred more points, so that means we obviously need to go deliver more pizza. This playthrough is going way faster. Oops. And this playthrough is going way faster than I thought it would, to be honest. I'm very happy, because I thought we would be walled at some point a lot more, or we'd just get like... Or I'd just be taking my time, and just this would be a time-consuming playthrough. But yeah, no, we're actually getting through it at a pretty fast clip here. Very happy about that.
Parker, the delivery deadline is coming and you are only just now arriving? Get these pizzas to the customers right now!
You got it, Mr. Aziz. I'll deliver those pizzas before you know it. Think I should make my first delivery over there.
I like how every time Spider-Man gives a recommendation of like which is the first you should go for. I don't know if he's right all the time. That also remains to be seen, but like right now we're not doing that because this one's farther away, so I'm like, I'll prioritize this one. But yeah, you can't do air tricks. You have to be very careful about landing on the ground so that you don't jostle it too much. Like that accidentally backed away too fast, so he's just like, wait, what the hell? Oh, well, that was easy. If you fall in the water, obviously that's bad too, so... Crisis averted.
You did good, Parker. Everyone got their pizzas. Good job. Keep it up, and there will always be work for you.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
How much is that? Well, we need 500 more. But again, I don't want this to just be a pizza mission stream. Mix it up a bit. Yeah, I definitely feel like open world games do, like, appeal to me a lot more for some reason, and I actually don't know why. Even ones that are, like, notoriously empty, like, the big one that gets a lot of complaints is, like, Metal Gear Solid 5 gets a lot of complaints for just being really empty all the time. But I still really enjoy that game for some reason. I just kind of like, you know, going around the world, just stopping, or like just sort of like raiding outposts and Phantom Pain. And I like the open world and Ground Zero a fair amount too, even though it's, you know, a lot smaller. But it is interesting, I think, that I really don't have like the open world like burnout on a lot of games. Me considering doing a third playthrough of Breath of the Wild. So fun story, I did a playthrough, obviously when the Switch came out. But I also did a... No, shoot. That'd be fourth playthrough. Yeah, no, it'd be fourth playthrough. I did another playthrough a couple of years ago, and then I did a third playthrough on, like around the time that Tears of the Kingdom was coming out. So yeah, this would be my fourth playthrough actually. I misremembered. Also me considering trying to 100% Tears of the Kingdom because I still haven't actually done that yet. I've gotten close. By close I mean I'm like 400 Koroks away or something. But I'm actually more like 700 Koroks away. But at some point I actually do want 100% Breath of the Wild again.
attacking people.
Because when I tried going back to it the one time, and then also one other time before Tears, I didn't 100% it, and I kind of want to 100% this again. Though 100% is really weird in both cases, because there's a lot of stuff that just isn't tracked. For example, like, the medallions I don't think are. 100% on, like, the map screen is mostly tracked based on locations discovered and... something else. Locations discovered and, like, stuff collected, shrines, Koroks, story events. But, like, a lot of the minutia in the world is not actually tracked. Hey, guess what? We're late for school again. We're late for class again, so we have to go over, yet again, to Dr. Connor's class. But this time, we have yet another interruption, because of course we do.
Mysterio's robot. Oh, I know.
It's like, how does Mysterio just have all these robots just flying around? Yeah, God, that was not fun for Breath of the Wild, to be fair. Like, trying to find which location I was missing. After getting all the Koroks, I was missing, like, 2 locations. It's like, oops. With the Zelda Notes app, it'd actually be a lot easier, I think. Because I think that tracks it. It's kind of funny, though. The Zelda Notes app is just kind of like what I imagine the Wii U version of the game would have been like all along. The only difference is the voice memos, which I do wish were just in the game and not separate.
Kurt. Help me.
Otto? Are you all right? I heard on the news that...
I killed them.
All right, Otto. Just calm down. Let's call the police.
Police? No! No police!
Those tentacles. Otto, we need to get you help. You're obviously not well.
Get away from me, you traitor. What? Yeah. He wants to turn me into the police. Is this how you repay my friendship? Yes, of course. That murderous arachnid Spider-Man. He killed Rosie. Destroyed my life's work in an instant. I'll rebuild it, though, and kill him. It shouldn't have been like this. You're right. If I am a criminal, then I will have to act as a criminal to do what I must. I need money. Need to rebuild. For Rosie.
Just kind of clipping into the ground there. That happens a lot in this game. Oop, too far.
Dr. Connors, I'm sorry, Dr. Connors!
Otto. No!
Otto? What the heck did he mean by that? Dr. Connors was pretty beat up, but I think he'll be all right now. I need to figure out what happened to him, but I don't have any leads. I should drop by the Daily Bugle. Maybe I can pick up a lead there. Or at least earn enough to pay my electric bill.
Oh wait, this is still the same chapter, isn't it? Ah, I don't remember this game very well, I am discovering. As well as I thought I did. But yeah, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, in my opinion, are just kind of fun games to run around in. And also, like, the Insomniac Spider-Man games, obviously, are very fun to just kind of fly, like, swing around in. And even when not, like, going after a specific objective, it can just be fun to just vibe. Mario Kart World has kind of become that for me, where I just kind of enjoy driving around a bit, a little, like, for once in a while. Even without, like, a set objective, and frankly not much to really do in that open world explicitly, just kind of hanging out is, like, enjoyable in my opinion. Then again, I'm also a sucker for open world games, so I am biased. Like, you know, I am an outlier and should not be counted in this study. Or in this, like... However that meme goes.
Hi, Betty. Any chance I can get in to talk to Mr. Jameson?
Hey, Pete. He's in a meeting with Robbie, but it's nothing important. Go ahead in.
Octavius! 4 extra arms. Dr. Octopus! It's like he was asking for it. Page 1, Robbie. Dr. Octopus rampages.
Got it, Jonah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Parker. That Fruit Loop physicist went nuts, killed the doctors who were working on him, and ran out of the hospital.
Killed them? That can't be.
It's true, Pete.
All right, get out of my office. This is a newspaper, not a knitting circle.
Dr. Octavius is a killer. Is it my fault?
So yeah, we're actually kind of flying through this game. I say, totally not going to regret that statement. I'm trying to remember the overall pacing of this game.
Get any worse? Nope, wait, whoa. I withdraw the question.
Yeah, I want to say there's 16 story missions, so we're already on 11. So again, next stream we might be able to get through this game pretty quickly. And again, in terms of the side content, I feel like a lot of it's very shallow, so I don't think I want to do too much of it on stream, at least. Like all the tokens, all the little like side missions, like even the pizza missions would get old after a bit, I think. Meme aside. So yeah, I might just do a short stream to wrap it up next time and then come up with another game to potentially play after. This move's iconic. BBYA, or BBYA, that is correct. How that's going to work on this controller, I don't know. So that'll be very interesting. Or, alternatively, I could just end early today and save some for next time, given that I am also very clearly not like high energy today. I didn't tell you to go here and then tell you to go on the roof. It's like this could have just been here initially.
Aunt May. Sorry I'm late.
Peter, don't be sorry. I was just worried about you. Thank you for taking the time to help me.
It's no problem, Aunt May. Let's go in.
Now about your loan, Mrs. Parker.
Oh no! I've got to get away! Run!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am making a withdrawal. Kindly remain calm and silent so that we can avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Peter, where are you going?
Your boy is quite the hero.
Stop right there, Dr. Octavius.
So I don't know why he has like henchmen in this game. To be honest, it doesn't quite make sense. But again, there's this, the fascinating thing about every movie game like this is the need to make it like to gamify something that does not necessarily work for a different medium. So it's a very interesting subject in my opinion, trying to like adapt something into an actual movie game. Ow, ow, ow. So yeah, they will flash different colors to indicate when they're gonna attack, so we have to dodge everything, web them up, and then deal damage when we can. I was too slow. You can also lock on, it's down on the D-pad, I totally forgot until this moment. I did it way early in the game, and then forgot since. The camera is not great. Every time you have an indoor mission, the camera just completely falls apart. Ow. We are in danger. Bakok is doing his best right now. Shoot. Oh, ow. That was too early. The problem is every Doc Ock boss fight in this game is the exact same fight. Just the setting's different, but like the way you fight him is the same every time. Which is a little bit annoying, because it doesn't really get any more difficult. It's just kind of annoying sometimes. I think you actually do more damage during the spider sense, but also it's very good for bosses that have like limited timers like this.
Wretch.
I was trying to help. I wish you could see that.
This is for Rosie.
I pressed Y. Come on, game. But also, this boss just takes forever because it's like you have to wait and counterattack. So it feels like it takes ages to get through this fight. You're at the mercy of the boss to cooperate.
Fight me! Stand and fight me!
Well, that's like most of them.
I don't have time to bother with you. You interfere with me at that old woman's peril. No!
Well, that could have gone better. I have like no health left for this part. Oops. So I could definitely be doing better at this game. The funny part is these two games do have some continuity. I don't know if Spider-Man 3 does, actually, because, like, you know, the first, like, game had Shocker as a boss for a stage. And so Shocker being in this game, like, referenced in the arena, that is a bit of continuity. Also, he got away, so that's the whole thing. But, like...
No.
Oh.
Be quiet, and no harm will come to you.
He just happens to have a helicopter now for some reason. You can actually make this really easy if you manage to latch onto the helicopter, then you don't have to like follow, you just hang on to it and just do it like that the whole time. Which is sometimes a little bit hard to set up properly, but there we go. We don't have to do anything except hold the button down. Yeah, it's like, where did he get the helicopter from? Again, a lot of things are just designed for the sake of making a exciting video game level.
I hope for your sake that he cares more for your life than he did for Rosie's.
So, we are on a timer. Luckily, this is a very generous timer. Stolen from Thanos, probably.
Gotcha. You'll be all right now.
Amazing.
Hehe, amazing. Like the Spider-Man.
Somehow I just didn't believe it.
Hopefully this is an easy mission, because I will die in one more hit. This is not going to be an easy mission. I will probably die here.
I can call you. But please don't hate me!
Yeah, this is not good, actually. Unless they just deal a ton of damage to themselves. That works too. You can do this too. This is a very famous move. For obvious reasons, just because it's very silly. I always forget that Thanos has like a Thanos copter canonically in the comics. How has LEGO made so many like weird vehicles for like Marvel characters, but not ever done the Thanos copter to my knowledge? Because like LEGO is always giving characters like motorcycles and like mechs and stuff, but a lot of canon stuff never gets made into a set. We've actually seen most of the mission types, unfortunately. This game can get very repetitive very quickly. The only one we haven't seen is helping people off a sinking ferry, which is like the only one that's like really awful in my opinion. You have other ones that are like, here's the like henchman fight. But the problem with the henchman fights is they get one variant later on that's awful, because you have a mech basically that you have to fight, and it's just the worst thing to fight in the game because they shoot rockets at you. So once you get to that point, like trying to actually 100% the game, not 100%, but even just do like the post game, is very annoying. Hello, welcome on in. Okay, we are 1,000 points short. Damn it. That sucks. Actually, let's finally do a challenge race. Watch this one be a hard difficulty, because I know my luck. Follow this path as fast as you can. Okay, it's at medium, so we'll see how this goes. Neat. I don't remember the routing for this. How am I doing? That is a very good question. I don't know if I have an answer to. Okay. So far so good. Touch ground, not to be confused with touch grass. Best time completed, now go for the mega time. Oh wait, we got it. Cool. So yeah, we actually got... Ooh, that's a lot of points. We actually did it first try, like the best time. So I'm happy about that. Hehe, shocking developments. I wonder who the villain of this chapter will be. What chapter is this? 12? Let's see, chapter 13 is just like kind of continuing this one. Oh, I thought this was like a henchman or something, and not like just a normal dude. Wait, which one does this go to? Your apartment. I am mixing up two chapters, I think. In terms of other superhero games I really like, here's a fun one, and by fun I mean, oh no, this game sucks, in a way. Another movie game, actually, The Incredibles. I have a story about this game. That game is really hard. It took forever for me to actually finish it, because for a movie game based on a kid's movie, it was surprisingly difficult. It was a decent game though, just very hard. Along with The Incredibles, like, I never played the console version of Finding Nemo very much. I played the GBA version, which was not great. I feel like like, back when, like, Blockbuster existed, I did play a little bit of that at least. But not, like, in full, because I never owned the GameCube version. Blockbuster rentals are always very interesting, because you could get a version that was just completely broken. Like a copy.
Parker, drop everything. I don't care what you're doing. I need a photographer to cover my son's charity move.
Uh-oh. It's already starting. I'd better get down there fast if I want to avoid getting fired again.
Okay, camera. Thank you for cooperating. Yeah, in terms of, like, Marvel, like, you know, going back to the Arc Sys thing for a moment, the big question in my mind is, are they just gonna talk about Tokon already? Like, are we just gonna get Tokon character reveals really fast and from various events, or are they gonna be more geared at Sony events? I can kind of picture either happening, because, you know, fewer eyes are going to be on just an Arc Sys stream compared to, like, a big event. So I almost don't know when we'll hear from this game again. Anyway, gotta go up here now for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to introduce you all to Miss Mary Jane Watson. Mary Jane has just agreed to marry me, and I couldn't wait to share my happiness with everyone.
So what's the hunk's superpower?
Threw a football on the moon.
Uh-huh. Red is easily impressed, isn't she? Shouldn't you try to find somebody more your speed?
Just what I needed. Love advice from a thief.
Are you still sore about that statue? I gave it to the cops already. I was just having some fun with you. You look kind of cute, trying to figure out what happened back at that warehouse. Anyway, my original point was, why are you still bothering with a normal girl? Normal is boring.
Normal is half my life. At least it's supposed to be.
Why? I mean, seriously. Why settle for being some schmo when you can be a superstar?
Well,
Forget it. I was gonna tell you about Shocker, but you're obviously busy sulking.
Shocker? What about him?
Oh, just that he broke out of prison a little while back and he's back in the city. I was gonna show you where he's hiding out, but...
Show me.
That's the spirit? Trust me, kicking his heavily padded butt will make you feel better.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go.
Come on now.
See, I kind of feel like Tokon's roster is going to be really big, actually. Like, for
Well, apparently
a modern game. I can picture there being like 20 characters just because it's a 4v4. So I feel like they'd want a decent variety. Plus, it's not coming out for a bit.
Still, I was a little distracted at the time.
I am weird about the game. I don't think I care from the perspective of it being Marvel. Bizarrely, I say as I'm playing a Spider-Man game. But more just because it's Arxis. I mean, I'm the same way with Dragon Ball. I wouldn't play Fighters if it wasn't an Arxis game, probably. And I say that as I haven't really played Fighters ever. It just, that never was quite my cup of tea, I don't think. I've been realizing how much I've not been focusing on my voice at all this stream, not gonna lie. Like, I just kind of don't care about Tokon that much, weirdly enough. I just feel like it's gonna be good, but I'm not, like, over the moon about it. But then again, I also don't play Grand Blue Fantasy, but I'm interested in Versus. That was almost the plan coming up here, was doing a playthrough of that at some point for, like a game clearing. I need to figure out how long the story mode is, though. I also haven't done, like, any, like, special streams for Pride Month this month, which kind of bums me out. Just, like, I had other plans, basically, so things just didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped. For, like, roster picks for Tokon, I mean, I say what I always say, is I want a certain amount of X-Men. You know, I'm kind of like, you know, Wolverine, just because he needs to be there, but even beyond just that, I would like to see, like, Phoenix, or, you know, something like that, you know. Yeah, Pride stream, I had a game in mind. The irony is, doing this for a Pride stream would spoil what the game's plot twist is. Like, we only have one more Thursday, so unless I do it, like, on a bonus day, we ain't doing it this year. Unless I move this finishing Spider-Man 2 to next week, and then do the Pride Day thing.
Spider-Man! I don't know how you found me, but there's no way you're getting me this time.
Hey, Shocker. You look different somehow. Have you been reupholstered?
Still a comedian, huh?
Come on, Spider. Let's take this guy out.
Yeah, again, I like a lot of characters. A lot of them are very poorly handled in their actual source material, though, which is the unfortunate part. It's like, you know, I always advocate for Silk being in more things, but then, that would require potentially acknowledging, or, like, having to raise awareness of how horribly Silk is handled. And I am not ready for the internet discourse on that. I'm just biased. I like getting more diverse rosters and just the usual characters in more ways than one. It's like having a ton of Spider-Man just has the Goku Dragon Ball Fighters problem, but it's like, I almost feel like Miles and Gwen should be there, at least. And you can do different things with them, because I think they have different power sets. You can even have, like, Gwenum specifically. So, like, there would be ways, I think, have the different characters and still have them play differently. Speaking of Spider-Man, I still haven't seen any of the Spider-Verse movies, but I hear, like, Sony did another animated movie recently, like, was it K-pop Demon Hunters, that everyone's, like, really happy about? Yeah, kind of funny how many comic writers are just like, yeah, no, I like Marvel vs. Capcom, and it was just wanted to include a move from it. Like that seems to be the case for a lot of like comics, just like including references. I also feel like Deadpool should be there. Like, it's also weird how like Blade, I don't think it's ever been in a Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't think Daredevil has ever been, unless I'm forgetting he was in Infinite. You can watch? True. I really want Nightcrawler. Like, if we're talking about like favorite X-Men, obviously I like the gender ones. If I'm being real, like I'm not gonna shock anyone with that. So like Phoenix, Rogue, Mystique. Mystique would be really cool. Kind of like what's her name from Skullgirls. But like genuinely, like Nightcrawler is one of my favorite X-Men characters. Like if I'm not just gonna go gender pick, it's gonna be Nightcrawler. Because then you can have like a mix-up with teleports. The community is gonna lose its mind because that sounds horrific to counter. Like the worst 50-50. Yeah, I actually don't have Netflix, so yeah, I haven't really watched much. There's one series I went out of my way to watch because of one actress. And now I'm actually like tempted to suggest it to watch with Aiden just because of a different actress, actually. Where the hell is Shocker? Something, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. I'm not gonna scream it. I'm not that, like, locked in. Well, that could have gone a little bit smoother, but hey. No prob.
Cat! You okay?
Oh, yeah. He just caught me off guard. I'll be ready for him next time. Listen, I gotta get going. I have some things I need to do. See ya.
Nice. So there's that mission. So we have to fight Shocker again, obviously. The warehouse is actually the home of challenge mode in post-game. You have like special challenge missions. Ironically, I just took a sip of my green tea, but thank you, GB. I really do like all the reminders I have set up. It's nice, because I am very forgetful. The other thing I was thinking about is like, in terms of more recent characters, I almost wonder if we had ever gotten another Marvel vs. Capcom if Infinite hadn't killed the series, if we would just organically have gotten like, you know, Gwen or Gwenpool as a playable character.
I wonder what Shocker is planning.
But like, Infinite was just like right when a bunch of now popular characters were being like created, or like taking off in popularity. Like, Miles and Gwen both I don't think were as well known before Spider-Verse, but now are really well liked. So yeah, there's actually only 15 chapters, so we only have 3 more story chapters to go. I think we're gonna stop here as a result. Again, even then, next stream will probably be really short. Again, the good news with Marvel is at least it feels like they've kind of learned a lesson. Like with Tokon, it just kind of feels like they're giving them free reign on a lot of the characters, which is nice. And Rivals too, it feels like they're kind of giving a lot of free reign, sometimes in not good ways in my opinion. I don't like a lot of the Rivals character designs, I'm gonna be real. Some of them are a little bit garish. Tokon's as well, to be fair, like, you know.
Spidey! You the man!
Some of them are pretty good, but we'll have to wait and see on the others. So yeah, chapter 13 directly leads into chapter 14, which is why I'm like, I don't think I should start this chapter. Okay, but what about? There was someone else I had in mind. Yeah, I've seen a lot of predictions of Jeff because of just how like well liked the character is now. Like Jeff the Land Shark and a couple others have kind of breached containment. I'd say Luna Snow has breached containment quite a bit, actually. Like, I would say she was not a well-known character until Rivals. I still don't think she's a very good character, unfortunately, as someone who's apparently been, like, assigned Luna Snow for various reasons. But I just kind of feel like she's very shallow. Like, she's too recent. There's no history there. She's just kind of like the Korean, which almost actually is infuriating to me, if I'm being real. Like, I almost feel like the Agents of Atlas just have the problem, and then you have the characters who do have backstory, like Cindy, but we don't talk about her backstory. Like, we do not ask about, like, we do not perceive her original comic run with Spider-Man. Again, so the whole spider pheromone thing is not my favorite plot device in a Marvel comic ever. It feels like Spider-Man in general is like the most concerning plot lines tend to involve Spider-Man. I mean, there's some concerning plot lines with a ton of characters, to be fair, but Spider-Man in particular gets some real duds, I'd say, in terms of good writing. Remember how I was talking about how much I love open world games? Yeah, I'm just having that, like, fun of swinging around. Okay, so where were we with this game? We have to go to the Daily Bugle, I think. We are gonna try to finish up Spider-Man 2 today. I didn't actually say that until now. And then afterwards, I will probably try to watch the Capcom showcase because I'm curious about a few things there. And depending on how long Spider-Man 2 takes, I might end up also watching the Arxis showcase if the Capcom showcase is done by then. That's at 6. They haven't said how long it is though, so we'll see. Yeah, the web swinging in this game is very fun. That's definitely one of the appeals of this game. Yeah, the swinging is the best part. Spider-Man 2, the PS5 game, apparently has really good swinging. I have not played it because I'm cheap. Weirdly enough, the only games I basically buy at full price nowadays are like indies that aren't full price anyway, or like Nintendo games because they notoriously do not go on sale very often. So it's like if I have a choice between like a PlayStation game and a Nintendo game, I'm gonna go with the Nintendo game because the PlayStation game has better odds of going on sale. I say as Spider-Man 2, the lowest price I've ever seen for is $40, which still feels a little much given everything I've heard about the game feeling unfinished. They accidentally left in a dev like debug menu in one of the patches. They quickly got rid of it though. But it actually revealed a lot of interesting things about the game, like cut content essentially. People thought they were going to re-release or like do DLC or something, and yet they've already deconfirmed no DLC for it. So yeah, I guess the game will always kind of feel a little bit half-assed, unfortunately. It's not even half-assed because, like, you know, oh, lazy developers. I hate lazy developer rhetoric. It's half-assed because the game was horrifically over budget, apparently. Because of like scope creep, so a lot of corners had to be kind of shaved off. Peter actually went through the door this time. That's good.
Peter, great timing. Jonah was just yelling for you. Go on in.
Thanks, Betty. You were looking for me, Mr. Jameson?
Parker, where were you 15 minutes ago? There's a Latverian diplomat coming into the city by helicopter. He's landing any moment, and I need a photo. Now get over there like your job depended on it.
Got it, Mr. Jameson.
I don't feel like I ever caught that it was Latverian, so that's a Fantastic Four reference. This actually would have predated the Fox Fantastic Four movies. I have seen those. In terms of superhero experience, I have seen the original X-Men trilogy and Logan, also First Class, and I have seen the Fantastic Four movies. I have seen all 3 of the original Spider-Man movies.
Help! Martians are robbing the Speedy Mart!
Alien invaders holding up a convenience store. This I have to see.
Make no sudden movements, Earthling. I require large amounts of your currency.
Sure, Space Dude, whatever you say. Just don't disintegrate me or whatever.
How low the mighty have fallen.
You dare to challenge the infinite might of Mysterio? I will destroy you utterly. You will bear witness to the majesty and glory of my power. Prepare to die.
So, that's a lot of health bars. Clearly this is gonna be like the toughest boss in the game.
Whoa! That was sick, dude! You rock so hard, Spidey!
Oh, I give up. Don't hit me again.
Quentin Beck, I presume. Say cheese! Great. Now to get these photos to the Bugle.
Well, that was easy. Some games actually unironically have this many health bars, which just kind of feels like excessive. Kingdom Hearts springs to mind. Hi Chibi, welcome on in. Yeah, like, I think of Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts having like 1,000,000 health bars, it feels like. I think in Kingdom Hearts 1 his health bars actually overflowed slightly, so it doesn't even drain it at first.
I have to see Jonah. I have pictures of Spider-Man for him.
Okay, Pete. Go on in.
Parker, what do you want?
I have some photos you might want to see. Remember Quentin Beck? Turns out he was Mysterio.
So, Beck and Spider-Man were in cahoots all along.
How can you look at those pictures and say that?
I don't have time for your moral outrage, Parker. I'm trying to run a paper here and make sure my son's wedding to Jean Marie doesn't bankrupt me.
Her name is Mary Jane.
Yeah, right. I'll give you $200 for the lot. You can collect your money on your way out.
Well, that did not go the way Peter expected for some unknown reason. I don't know why he expected J. Jonah Jameson to be cooperative.
What did I ever do to Jameson? What could he possibly have against me?
Help me! Someone help me!
Need a hand?
Don't hurt me!
Wait, I'm trying to help. I'm so sick of everyone hating me. I'm going to go give the Bugle's esteemed publisher a piece of my mind. He's messed up my reputation long enough.
It really is just a trend of Spider-Man media just kind of treating Spider-Man like shit, it feels like. Long story tradition in comics.
Hey! Where's the fire?
I don't have time to talk. I need to have a word with the publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Whoa there, mighty one. Take a deep breath.
That paper has turned half the city against me. I'm sick and tired of it.
Well, I'm sure that bursting into the Bugle offices and yelling will clear everything up. All I'm saying is, you may want to calm down. You seriously need to loosen up. Have more fun. You're a superhero. You swing through New York City in brightly colored tights.
I like my costume.
The point is, here you are. Powers far beyond those of mortal men. And you're pouting on a rooftop. What's up with that?
I guess you're right. What did you have in mind?
Well, I did find Shocker again. And I am dying for some payback.
Sounds good.
All right. Showtime, baby.
So yeah, we only have like 3 chapters of the game, so I'm hoping it'll only take like an hour. And yeah, we'll do some other stuff after. Unfortunately, the end game is very hard, so we'll see how that goes.
Finding out where he is wasn't easy, but I can be very persuasive when I want.
Also with the emote, the cry emote that I put in, shout out to Aiden in chat right now. They definitely helped me with the with advice, and by that I mean me obsessively trying to get it like to a certain level of perfection. Yeah, they are very cool. Shouts to them. But also, we have these enemies now. We only see them very briefly. They're like Shocker's henchmen. Fun thing, when you actually defeat like the main antagonist of like a chapter, it actually causes there to be fewer henchmen in the city. Because like if you do the like crimes, you can run into like Mysterio's robots and like Shocker's henchmen. But once you actually defeat the main villain, then the henchmen go away. Same goes for Doc Ock as well. It's a very interesting system, to be honest. But it also means that there's a lot of characters, like, you know... What am I trying to say? Yeah, like henchmen characters and, like, fightable enemies that are just, like, they go away after a certain point in the story, which is kind of, like, interesting. Also, this game really loves its chase missions, like... And this is not just in this game, this is also a problem in Spider-Man, or Ultimate Spider-Man. Actually, most of the games, to be fair, have at least one chase mission. Ultimates are really hard for some reason. Partly because, like, Venom gradually drains health in that game. Which just makes it a little difficult to try to deal with and also keep your health up at the same time. Like, it's very frustrating, actually. There's a couple missions in particular that are very stressful. So again, while I have nostalgia for that game, it's not nearly at the same level, just because it is kind of a pain in the ass. Even though I do like Ultimate Spider-Man. Also, the web swing, again, is slightly toned down. It's a little bit less...
following her by now.
fast, I think. It's a bit slower. You obviously have a little bit more control, because you can definitely create into buildings very easily in this game. But it does create the problem of being a little less snappy feeling. But again, in terms of Marvel, I do like Spider-Man as a character quite a bit. Comics, unfortunately, just, again, kind of treat the character like dirt every time. So I have mixed feelings on that as someone who has never read comics. The more I learn about comics, most things I've learned about comics has not been my choice. The less I think I would actually enjoy comics, because there's a lot of weird-ass stuff in them. Decisions have been made with a lot of different comic books to the point where it's like, yeah, I think I'll just stick to like vague knowledge and not look too deep, because I think I will lose brain cells if I try to actually like learn about like one more day or something.
Whoa, this is an old Oscorp research lab. Shock's moving up in the world.
Yeah, some kind of space propulsion thing. I wasn't really paying attention.
I'm gonna find another way in. I'll meet you inside.